Hey y'all, and welcome to this episode of Clunker's Quick Fix. Now, if y'all been following along for the last couple of videos, this old truck behind me was setting off to go to the old scrapyard and get crushed and ground up and recycled. But I was able to get it fixed and back on the road. But in the last episode, I stepped in there, got this thing detailed really good and clean, and I got it to the best of my ability to get it looking as pristine as possible. Well, my buddies over there at Titanium Armor, which makes some of the best car care products on the market, reached out and said, Jimbo, the truck looks really, really good, but those headlights, man, they really make the truck just go straight downhill. We have a headlight restoration kit that we'll send to you free of charge, and you'll be able to get those headlights looking like brand new, and it will completely transform the look of the front of that pickup. And I'll say again, I am not sponsored by Titanium Armor whatsoever, but their products are outstanding. Everything that I've used so far, I've been thoroughly impressed with. So I don't know why I'd be reluctant to try their kit on these headlights, because these headlights look like a Sunday morning after a late, wild Saturday night. And you all know what I mean. Well, if y'all been following along for any amount of time, you know that one of the things I struggle with is following directions, following instructions. But on this project, I'm really going to try to adhere by exactly what the instructions say. Because going by the instructions, it's a really simple process, and it takes you through step by step and tells you exactly what to do, and it leaves no room for the imagination. So what that means is anybody could grab this kit, walk outside, go to their car, just follow steps 1 through 6, then you have a clean, clear headlight that you can actually see the road with again. Now, what makes this particular project exciting for me is that I've never done this before. Now, sure, I've tried different things. You know, I've tried the deep woods off, I've tried the WD-40, I've tried the Brillo pads, I've tried so many things that did not work. Now, some of them actually did help, and they helped a great deal, but not to restore them like new. And that's what I'm going to be trying to do today, is get to that like new appearance. Good, clean, clear lenses that's going to make the front of this truck look like new again. The things I'm going to need to do this is pretty straightforward. Water for the sanding, so I got a bucket of water. Now I do have a little soap in there. In my little pea brain, makes sense to have a little lubricity in there. I don't know if that's a necessity. I don't know if it's going to hurt anything, but I'm going to do it. There I already go, not following the instructions. Anyway, but I'm close. Painter's tape to put around the edge of the paint so you're not hitting it with the sandpaper. A drill, that way you can put the buffing tools on there whenever it's time to buff it all the way out. And the complete restoration kit. Well, let's see what all comes in this headlight restoration kit. We have the step-by-step instructions. We have the buffing pads that will attach to our drill whenever it's time to do these final steps. We have the polishing compounds and the easy read tube, 1, 2, 3, all 3 steps ready to go. They give you all 3 grits of sandpaper that we're going to need to do the complete restoration. Some terry cloth towels to finish after we're polishing to get all the residue wiped off the lenses. And we have the adapter for the pads that's going to connect to the drill. So all in all, this is a really simple kit, but everything is included that you're going to need, which makes it super easy. There's no room for error because you have everything that you need right here. All you have to provide is the water, a little tape, and a drill that everybody has anyway. Now for the first step is protecting our paint. So we want to get some of this painter's tape and make sure that we got our paint protected. That way we're not ended up getting a whole lot of scratches on our factory paint and making it look bad while we're making the light look good. That would be kind of counterproductive. Get rid of some shine to gain some shine. Now, y'all don't know how many times I have tried different things on these lights to try to improve their appearance and make them look good. And like I said before, I have been able to do some things to make them look a little bit better, but I've also seen a ton of videos where people restore them, and I mean make them look like brand new again. And that's my hopes for this kit. The kit says that it'll restore them to a like new finish. So if that is indeed the case, I am going to be extremely impressed with the results. Now, getting straight into it, we're going to be starting out sanding these lights down. And it comes with this sandpaper, the 400, the 600, and the 800 grit. Now what the instruction says is to start out with the 400, the more abrasive sandpaper first, and then each step work your way up. But every time you change grits, you need to change direction. So if you sand up and down with a 400, when it's time to change to the 600, you need to go in the opposite direction of sanding so that your sanding is opposite each time you do it. So getting straight into it, it does say that you absolutely have to keep this sandpaper wet and keep the light wet while you're sanding on it. Now that's a little bit of an issue today because it's a really dry, windy day, but I'm just gonna be really mindful of what I'm doing and make sure that it stays wet. I have this bucket of soapy water and I'm just gonna keep dipping in there periodically to make sure that I keep this good and wet. Maybe get a little water on it, make sure it's all lubed up here. You can actually feel the scale and roughness on this plastic. I'm kind of in the belief to where if this actually works on this light, it'll work on any light because you can feel how rough this thing is. I mean, it is really, it feels like scales on a fish. It's so rough. Well, I just finished with a 400 grit. Now, I'm gonna wipe this off and see what it looks like. Now, I worked on this thing for about 5 minutes, not very long at all. I might need to hit it a little bit more, but I wanted to wipe it off so I could actually see what I was working with. And it actually looks a whole lot better. A lot of that yellowing is already gone with just the sandpaper, but I do see a lot of little pit looking areas. So I think I might work on this just a little bit more with some of that 400 grit, maybe give it another 5 minutes or so. Now in all actuality, I might not have to do that, but being as I have absolutely no experience doing this at all, I'm gonna try it. I don't think it could really hurt anything. Well, there's what the headlight looks like with about 8 minutes of sanding with a 400 grit sandpaper and wiped off. It looks really dull and there are some pitting looking places that is actually into the plastic. It might even look like it's on the inside, but the lens itself actually feels really smooth. So I just don't want to keep sanding on it with that 400 grit because those pitted areas don't feel like they're on the outside of the actual lens. Now I'm gonna hit it with a little finer grit sandpaper. This is a 600, which is a step up from the 400, and we're gonna go in the opposite direction. So I'm gonna go up and down like the instructions say. Here we are at about 5 or 6 minutes of sanding with that 600 grit, and the light itself feels so smooth. It feels really good. I can still see those little pits in there, but like I said, I believe that's on the inside of the lens because this is super smooth on the exterior. Now here we go with the 800 grit sandpaper. I'm gonna give it about a good 4 or 5 minutes with this, and I'll catch y'all on the flip-flop and we'll see what it looks like together. And here we go. That's what it looks like after all 3 different grits of sandpaper. And I did it exactly like the instructions say. It looks really foggy, but it's really smooth. I think that polishing compound should bring it right on out. Well, just getting the headlight sanded through all 3 of those steps makes it already look a lot better. And by a lot better, I mean, it's so hazy you can't see through it, but there's no more yellowing there. Next step is gonna be for the polishing. And they send this wheel that hooks up to your drill, and you just follow the 3 steps. It's step 1, 2, and 3. Now for the first 2 steps, we're gonna be using this wheel right here. And what the instructions say is just to run a bead all the way across, just about like this right here, I'm assuming. They say 1 really heavy line all the way across that pad until the pad gets saturated. But if we need to add a little more whenever we're going through it, if it looks like the pad's gonna dry out, I'll put a couple more little blobs on there then, but we're gonna start out with this and see how that goes. Well, I'll have to say, when it comes to the polishing part of this, I don't know why, but it kind of makes me a little nervous because this is not my strong suit. And I have tried through the years to polish and buff different things, and I either end up burning through the paint or doing something crazy like that. So in this particular situation, I'm gonna really take my time and give it the best chance that I can possibly give it to do its job. I guess it's not the end of the world. You couldn't see through it anyway, so I might not be able to make it that much worse anyway. So I think what I'm gonna do is just kind of smear this around a little bit and start at a really low speed. And just slowly work that speed up. I don't know if that's the right thing to do or not, but it feels like it should be. Well, I would definitely say so far so good. Compared to what this thing looked like just about 15 minutes ago, this is a remarkable change. We still have 2 steps of polishing left to go, so it's only going to get better from here. Now for step 2 and for step 3 of the polishing, it says to move up to this little bit bigger wool pad to do the final touches. So that's exactly what I did, being the direction and instruction following guy that I am. So just like with the first stage of polishing, I'm just going to put a bead right across the center of that pad, and I'm going to get right to it. Well, this is just a really good example of sometimes you just have to find the right product, follow the instructions, and trust the process. I mean, look at this, and look at that. It's daylight and dark, and I have never done this. This is the first time I've ever done it. It took me a grand total of 20 minutes to do this light, and mostly that's because I just didn't have the trust in myself and what I was doing. It was so simple, so straightforward. I mean, a kindergartner could do it and have the same results. So a big shout out to my friends over there at Titanium Armor. Thank you so much for sending me this headlight kit. And if you would like to get some of their products, like I said before, I'm not sponsored, but I want to pass some savings on to y'all. Y'all can get 10% off of anything that they have. Drop down in the description and use my code and get what you need, get what you want, get the results you desire.